say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, it's only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance.
All right, guys, welcome to the channel. That was my best friend named Chewy. He was a 9.5-year-old Saint Bernard. He was my best friend, my soulmate. I lost him in March. And this is what Bernard Bonds is. It's not all about crypto, guys, all right? It's about making friends, special times. And I created Bernard Bonds. I shouldn't say I created. I've been bothering AJ and Jake from DexFi for 8 months. Anybody don't know who DexFi is? I've been making 10% a month for like 8 months now. Amazing opportunity. Any funds that, if you buy a Bernard bond, it goes into the DexFi vaults, into the private vaults. That's how we're making gains, okay? So just a quick background. That's how Bernard Bonds came about. Put my best friend down, and I always wanted to do something in his memory. This is what it looks like. This is actually him. AI built this. AI built all the banners. It's got every single mark that he ever has on his nose and everything. So this is something special to me. I've met a lot of great friends, and it's been a great time. And I'm so excited to bring this to you because I don't think you understand the power of these vaults, the power of these Bernard bonds. I just don't think some people get it. The transparency, the 100% transparency, and the people behind it. AJ Brockman, Jake. I've been with AJ and EMP Fusion for 4 years. They've never rugged. They've never stole anybody's money. They've never ran off with anything. They've never done anything harmful. They've always adapted. They've always pivoted. They've always done good in the space, and they want to continue to do good in the space. And I believe between DexFi, EarnFi, Bernard Bonds, and Honor versus Madness and EMP Fusion, that this is the future of DeFi. When I say that with 100% certainty in my heart, and I believe in this team. They have never done anything harmful to anybody. And that's very, very rare in this space. So that's just the background. It's called Bernard Bonds because Chewy was my 9.5-year-old St. Bernard. He passed away. 9.5 years old for St. Bernard is a long life. He was the best. He ate whatever he wanted. He'd go fishing with me. We did everything together. And this is for him, and this is for you guys. people who were affected in Bruno X are getting a portion of the gains from everyone's Bernard bonds, okay? Now, I shouldn't say everyone's Bernard. This is for new investors as well, guys. You do not have to invest in Bernard bonds. You don't have to invest in EarnFi, DexFi to be eligible for these airdrops to pay back Bruno X investors. I've lost days of sleep since last September, okay? Everybody called me the scammer. I'm the scammer. I stole the money, and the wallets are trackable, and I've over $100,000 of my own money into trying to find the owners, paying $10,000 to a forensic blockchain analysis to see where this money's at, okay? With no avail, to be honest, okay? Just be 100% honest. Unfortunately, with that said, I decided I need to adapt, I need to rebuild, and a lot of you had to too, and I apologize for that. This is what the rebuild process looks like, whether you invested or not, that is up to you. Maybe some of you sick of crypto. I get it. 100% I understand. It's full of scammers, it's full of rug pulls, it's full of dishonest people, and it makes me want to vomit. I was just so sick of it since September, and I just wanted to hibernate and not do anything. I didn't want to do anything. But I continued to bother AJ, and I continued to bother Jake. I'm like, please, can we come up with something? I'm not a coder, guys. I don't know how to build things. I don't know. I'm good with my hands. I know how to build lots of stuff. I can build walls and houses, whatever. But I cannot build projects like this. I can only talk about them, and I can give my input. Okay? So Bernard bonds is what we come up with. Part of the EarnFi earnings are paying back Bruno Invest. Every single thing I talk about on this channel, and the only things I'll talk about are revolved around AJ Brockman, EMP Fusion, EMP Money, Honor vs. Madness, DexFi, EarnFi, and Bernard Bonds. There is nothing else. There is no other team I want to deal with. I still get DMs offering thousands of dollars. Hey, can you talk about this project? I'll give you $5,000. No, I turn them down every single day. And if you guys look out there, I think they're getting less and less because people are getting used to the scams, right? Like there's nothing out there. There's a whole bunch of, MLM stuff where I'm not even going to talk about it. We don't want to talk bad about anything on here. All I know is that the 5 protocols I just talked about, they're honest people behind them. They're fully doxed, fully transparent. My goodness, AJ Brockman painted a digital portrait for the Obama family. He met Obama. They flew him to the White House, met him in person. Google his name, AJ Brockman. It'll show him on there. If you can't trust that person, who can you trust? This is my thinking, guys, okay? If I'm thinking wrong, let me know in the comments. Okay? If you've ever been hurt by any of these people. But I know you haven't. All right. So this is where we're at. Tonight I'm giving $275 worth of ETH on base to someone. I'm going to send it to them live on the air, on the channel tonight to make sure you got it. And then I'm going to show everything. Okay. There's only 9 of you in here. So you have a pretty good chance of winning some money. Congratulations. I'm glad to give it out to someone who came and popped in. So thank you. Please please comment in the video afterwards. Please put a 1 in the chat to show me that you're alive and listening. Please do that. Comments and likes, that is a YouTuber's form of payment. This channel makes me nothing, like $10 a month these days. I'm not retiring off of it. So it means nothing to me, but I'd still like to get the content because I think it's important, okay? I think it is important. So, with that said, we are launching Bernard Bonds tomorrow evening. Me and AJ are coming on here live, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Wednesday, June 11th, tomorrow night, 24 hours from now. I'm going to be buying bonds right in front of you, show you how to do it. We're going to talk about them. We're going to explain things. If you guys have questions, ask them tonight. I will answer them to the best I can. Please ask them in the comments, right? If you've got some FUD If you think this is a bad idea, let me know in the comments. We'll talk about it. We're here to talk. If you guys want to talk till 10 o'clock tonight, that's fine. I've got time. All right? I've got time. So, with that said, the Bernard Bonds website is going to go on sometime tomorrow. When you it's going to be a dashboard. It's going to look very similar to this, guys, okay? Very similar to this. You're going to mint your NFT bond. It's going to be a Bernard bond. It's going to cost right around 0.1 ETH on base, okay? If you guys need to get some base, let me know. I'll help you exchange it. I'll help you do whatever you need. I'm here to help, all right? How many you want, connect your wallet, my wallet, connect, boom, and it's done. It's automatic. When you purchase it, it's automatically staked. If you think you made a mistake, I didn't want to be in this, I changed my mind. You could sell that thing 5 minutes later, 30 seconds later. It don't matter. Your money is never locked here, ever. Because you know what? There's no Ponzi-nomics here. There's no referral links. There's no nothing. The TVL of Bernard Bonds does not care if you're in or not. Okay? This is what I love about Bernard Bonds. It does not matter. One bond, 0.1 ETH, it's about 270, 280 bucks right now worth of ETH. I'm giving that away tonight. Hopefully whoever gets it buys a bond tomorrow night. If you don't, whatever. Cash it out or whatever you want to do with it. I just hope you buy a bond. Let my $280 grow for you every month. We're shooting for 150% APR. That's 12.5% a month, okay? That's clear money to you. You can claim anytime you want. Anytime you want. You can redeem your bond. Now that'd be selling your bond, okay? I see Muttley just asked it in the comments. You say, I bought a bond. I want out right now because I made a mistake or I need the money, whatever. You can redeem it. Click the redemption button on the dashboard. Boom, within 48 hours, you're going to get paid your ETH on base back. ETH goes up. Every dollar that ETH goes up, the price of your bond goes up. Nobody else in the space does this. They give you the underlying asset back. Every other protocol, we're not going to name them. There's 2 or 3 big ones out there that are competitors. They give you USDC or USDT while they're making appreciating money on the appreciated underlying asset. We give you 0.1 ETH right back when you sell it, okay? If that 0.1 ETH could be, in my opinion, ETH's going to triple in the next 6 to 8 months, okay? Your bond could be worth, $850, $900 instead of $280. That's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. When you redeem that bond, there's a 10% tax, okay? A 10% tax. That tax doesn't go to me. It doesn't go to AJ. It doesn't go to Jake. It stays in the protocol, earning for us. We get a slice of that 10% pie, which is the most bullish thing I have ever heard in my life. So 2 bullish things. 10% stays in the protocol earning, and you're getting paid in the underlying asset, not USDC, not USDT, when you redeem your bond. Rewards drop into your wallet every single second. You buy one bond, the APR will show up like right here. You'll see 90%, okay? When we start out tomorrow, this will fluctuate, right, guys? This number will fluctuate because as the more bonds that are bought right away, that number goes down until all the money is deployed and working, all right? There's epochs, they're called, every Friday. All the USDC is cashed in. People are buying bonds. That number will go down in the next couple days. It'll go way back up. Give it about a month before, 2 weeks to a month before you see a real steady APR, okay? Don't freak out if it goes down to 90 or if it goes down to 100. It's gonna read right around 130 to 150 most of the time, all right? While we're in the bull run. Could go down to 90 or 100% when we get into the bear, but still, that's 8 to 10% a month, guys. There are no fees when you take your rewards of USDC that's getting dropped into your wallet every single day. No fees on that. Just gas. Gas on base is less than a penny. All right? That's why we switched it from ETH. So that's a beautiful thing as well. So yes, I hope that makes sense, Muttley. When you buy a bond for 0.1, you can sell it 30 seconds later. Remember, there's a 10% redemption when you sell. 10%, that money stays in the protocol, earning for the rest of us. So please, someone buy $1 million of the bonds tomorrow and sell them right away. Lose your 10%. So we have an extra $100,000 in the TVL working for us. That would be great of you. Just saying, you know. Yeah, and like I said, out of that 150%, that is net to you, okay? A portion of the TVL and what the gains over that is going to be goes to Bruno X Investor. It could be $10,000 a month. It could be $20,000 a month. It might take 2 years to pay the Bruno X investors back. I do not care. I didn't have to do this, okay? But I want to, because I want to make right with people. No matter how bad you talked about me, or how many names you called me, or how many, law enforcement agencies and federal agencies you reported me to, you're still eligible. Everybody is on this wheel, and this wheel is right here. We spun this wheel, 132 people on it. 3 people got $500 thanks to EarnFi. Also, obviously, AJ and the team. Okay, we gave away $1,500 like 2 weeks ago. They all got their money. Very nice. Because EarnFi got $150,000 we brought in for. I got a 1% commission on that, which is $1,500. I gave it away to the Bruno X investors. I do not need it. All right. Just a heads up. 6 more days. Deposits open. You can see I have $50,500 into this thing. EarnFi right now is at about 9% for the month. If it stopped right now, we've got about 4 days of trading left. So we could be pushing 12. It did another 0.4% today. It did 0.6% on Monday. We're rolling, okay? I like to be diversified. You want to get into EarnFi? Let me know, and I will help you. There's multiple videos that I have on that as well, okay? So this is what the dashboard is going to look like, guys. You can mint your Bernard bond. The smart contract knows that you hold that bond in your wallet. You'll see USDC on base dropping into your wallet every single second. Those, they call it the drip. That drip is part of is all of the 150% a year, okay? Shooting for the 12.5% a month. Shooting for it. Some months it might be 10%. Some months it might be 9%. Some months it might be 15%, guys, okay? When the bull runs here, God knows what can happen. We could have $200,000 Bitcoin and $12,000 ETH. You never know. It only takes one tweet or one country to buy a huge bag and the world will go nuts. So keep that in mind, please. That's what we're talking about here. The power, and I don't understand. Well, I do understand, because people have been hurt in the space. Obviously, Bruno X, all the other rug pulls. I mean, it's been nonstop stupidness for 3 years now. I'm just sick of it, right? That's why I'm sticking with one team, one guy I know, one guy I talk to every single day. I had an hour and a half Zoom with him today, about 2 hours ago. Just got off the phone with him. Things are mint, okay? The vaults are printing. We almost got 2.2 million in TVL. I mean, this is no joke, guys. All right. If you haven't seen any of my videos, we do Tuesday night AMAs at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time every single week, and we talk about the vaults. We answer questions. We do everything. Okay. It's 100% transparency. Also, on the Bernard bonds, this is what's very important as well. Everything is tracked on DBank. If you don't know what DBank is, let's see if I could find it here. I wish AJ was here. He would tell me where it's at. Documentation. Let's try this. It's going to be a mirror of this right here. DBank. Where is it? Right here. Right here. Here's DexFi official account. This is going to say this is going to say Bernard Bond's official account. Right here. And it's going to show let's see, I'm going to go to L2 wallet, I think it is. Where is it? Yeah. Do I need to click on that? Stream. Someone tell me how to do this. DBank official account, Dex Finance. Anyways, why can't I find it? Sorry about that, guys. I know it's on here somewhere. But regardless, you will be able to track every single trade. You won't be able. That would be foolish. You'll be able to track. The wallets are doxed. Every single wallet that has to do with Bernard Bonds is doxed, just like DexFi. Okay? You'll be able to see how many NFTs there are, what farms they're in. It's not going to give you the entries and the exits, obviously. You don't get the sauce for free, right? Otherwise, everyone would just copy us. It'd be foolish for them to do that, right? And they can't even put that on there. DBank won't track that. You'll be able to see the wallets. You'll be able to see what farms they're in, like these right here, the vaults, all these vaults, okay? Which ones of these they're in. It won't show the entries and the exits and how much. It'll show how much is in each vault. Everything is down to the dollar, which I love because there will be zero FUD. You cannot cheat DBank, okay? You cannot cheat DBank. Everything is tracked. And that is what the space needs. Do you think the other protocols do this? We'll just call them out right now. Good guys, Pack of Finance. What's the other ones? They're the main competitor, Pack of Finance. There's two or three of them. I can't remember the names of them. They're the ones who pay you in USDC when you sell something, like or redeem your bond or your rewards, while they make money on the underlying asset, which is ETH in your guys' case, if you buy a bond. Okay? We give you ETH back. Price appreciation. We want you to win both ways. You're getting USDC and rewards, plus you're winning by holding your bond. So that's how it should be done. And people don't realize the power of that because it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And it's been done nowhere else. And no other protocol is tracked on DBank. Anywhere. I don't care what anybody says. They will not show what they're in, how much they're in it for, none of that stuff. So you guys do what you want with it, right? This isn't some ploy to get new capital into something. This is an opportunity to make some killer passive income. I make nothing off of it. DBank will show you. This is my way of paying back the Bruno X investors because I think it's the right thing to do. Okay? That's just me. A lot of you guys are like, oh, whatever. Whatever. It is whatever. You guys believe what you want? That's me. Those of you who've talked to me in person and actually gave a crap, thank you for believing me. And this is what it looks like. This is the rebuilding phase. I am not one to not get back up when I get kicked. I get back up, dust myself off, and I go after it again. That's me. And that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here at Bernard Bonds, and I'm so happy to bring it to you. And I wish people would understand the power of these bonds, you know? And I just can't say it enough. I'm not going to sit here and tell you you got to buy these bonds. It's an opportunity to make passive income. And this is what I love. Okay? I'm 49 years old. I have multiple passive income streams. All right? I haven't punched a time clock in 15 years. I'm not going to start now. I'm going to live off passive income. I still have, lots of real estate, and I still do lots of things. That's fine. All right? I still work hard, but, my time's coming to just be like, you know what? It's time to go on cruise control, take a break, take a breath, and that's what I want to do. And this is part of my plan. As I showed you my bag in EarnFi. I mean, that's not a small bag, $50,500. That's a lot of money to me. I'm making probably 10% on that this month. That's $5,000. A lot of people don't make $5,000 a month, working 50 hours a week. So, I mean, this is what I'm doing. I'm not saying you should do it. If you want to, start off small. Go in with $280 worth of ETH and try it for a week, a month, 2 months. Just remember, if you want to sell your bond, it's 10%. So you're probably going to have to wait unless the price appreciates 10%. Probably have to wait a month before you're even on that bond, depending on the appreciation, right? So just remember, it's a 10%. We're not taking the 10%. Me or AJ or anybody else. It's going back in. I sell a bond. You guys are getting paid the 10%. That 10% of that price, say the bond was $500, that $50, 10% is staying in the protocol, earning. Imagine when thousands of people or hundreds of people do this. You know, we did it that way so people wouldn't day trade, you know, buy and sell and trying to any gamification. I think it's an important part of the protocol. We weren't going to do it, and I thought, you know what, we're going to get people who try to, you know, gamify this thing and trade them. Like, let's just put a stop to that. Let's put a 10% tax on it, but the money has to stay in the protocol. Like, this is all about paying Brunex investors back while making 10 to 12.5% a month. Some months it might be 9. I don't know, guys. There are no promises. The goal is 150% APY. And so far, it's been doing it for 8 months. That's all I'm saying, okay? I've been in it for that long. So yeah, please ask questions in the comments, guys. I would like to answer them tonight for the launch tomorrow night so we don't get jammed up with questions. I know the answers to most of them, but I want to make sure everybody is aware that it's ETH on base, all right? If you need help getting it, shoot me a DM. If you need to buy something and you need crypto, I'll help you. I mean, I see 2 or 3 people in here that I've taken a wire from and bought them crypto and sent it to them. Everyone's always got their money, okay? What else we need to talk about? We talked about the APR fluctuating, this right here, until the capital gets deployed. Like, see, this number is already fluctuated. This number is going to hang around 130 to 150% usually, but when it gets closer to Friday, it's going to be less, okay? It's going to be less because if people bought bonds, that capital needs to be deployed, and then when it's deployed on Fridays, boom, the APR goes way up again. Okay, so don't panic if it goes down to 90% or 100% when you know it's supposed to be 150, 130, 140, whatever. It's there. And who doesn't want 90% a year or even 30% a year? It's crazy money. It's over 10% a month. So Paul V says you actually get a much higher APY if you compound each month. Yeah, Paul V, for sure you do. But I am not going to be the one to tell anybody to compound. Now, if you choose to do that, this is what I'm doing, okay? Not saying that you should, because in the private, we'll talk about the private opportunity. The DexFi private opportunity that I started back in October. Lots of people came in, okay? There was a hack of the Google Cloud server, stole a bunch of money, all right? Those people who are affected by that, you are getting bonds dropped in your wallet according to your share of the pool, okay, at pre-hack. Those bonds some of your bonds will be dropped in your wallet. There's about $70,000 to $75,000 worth of USDC that's ready to deploy, which was made in the last month, okay? For my people, remember I put the $1 million in? That $1 million made about $70,000 to $75,000 last month, May 7th to June 7th. Remember, it wasn't fully deployed. You can do the math on what that is. It wasn't all fully deployed until about 2 weeks ago. So that's a really good number, all right? So that number is going to be used, that's $70,000 to $75,000 out of that fund for the private opportunity people, you know who you are, is to be buying the bonds, and the bonds will be airdropped to you into your wallet that you gave me, that I have on file for the private opportunity that a lot of you have been in for the last 7-8 months, okay? You'll see those bonds. In the meantime, those bonds aren't working, but the 75,000 plus the million one is earning until then. So don't think like you're making nothing right now, okay? Don't panic. You're still earning USDC, all right? That USDC that you're earning is going to be going into the $70,000 to $75,000 pool, buying the bonds, airdrop it to your wallets. You'll see them. Once those bonds are in your wallet, you can say, you know what, Ryan and AJ, you guys suck. I'm leaving. Go ahead. Does not hurt the protocol whatsoever because there's zero Ponzi-nomics. Zero. Absolutely none. This is what's going to be so beautiful about this, guys. There's going to be zero FUD because everything is tracked on DBank. Everything. Every move. Okay? And this is what the space needs. Honestly, it needs 100% transparency. Otherwise, who wants to get into something? Like it's just dumb. We need people we can see face to face doing AMAs every single week. We need people who have proven themselves for 4 years, not rugging, being honest, and things of that nature. That's what this space needs. And we have it in AJ Brockman and Jake. And I am so blessed to have met them and have been working with them for the last 3 years. I've been with EMP for 4, but never got to know AJ real good until about 3 years ago. And what a gentleman. The best guy ever. Super, super guy. I mean, always his head, it's like nothing gets him down, right? Like I told you I was down because of the Bruno X thing. And he told me they were a multiple 6-figure investor in Bruno X, guys. EMP lost a lot of money in Bruno X. Okay, multiple 6 figures. He messaged me. He says, you know what? Hey, we'll figure it out. Well, you know what? 8.5 months later, here we are. We're figuring it out. Thank you, AJ. Thank you, Jake, for letting me be part of the team. I love it. And thank you guys for being honest and transparent. I appreciate that immensely. And here we are helping people. So with that said, guys, the main points I need to get across is ETH on base, 0.1 per bond, right around there. Have a tiny bit for gas, guys. As you can see, these bonds are 0.0988. So the price will be right around 0.01. Have like 0.0101 or whatever in your wallet. Make sure if you're using a wallet, not a centralized wallet, guys, don't be going to, don't be hooking it to Coinbase and crypto.com, and use a decentralized wallet. Use, my favorite's MetaMask. You can use Exodus, not a huge fan of it. Rabby, there's lots of them, but just make sure it's a decentralized wallet and it takes base, like all of them do. It's the same OX address. So use that 0.1 ETH on base. And that's what they're going to cost. I'm going to buy some bonds tomorrow night. I've got some fresh capital coming in about a week and a half. I'm going to be putting a monster bag in. Monster bag. Probably very similar to what I put into EarnFi. So, this is how much I believe. Everyone says, oh, that's not your own money. I showed on my channel, the wire that I sent to Spritz to exchange the crypto. I showed the wallet it went into, and the wallet that it's in is right here. Bam. It's all on my video, guys. If you don't think that's my money, you're insane. Go watch it. I show everything. It's my 50 grand in there. So think what you want. I showed the bank wire to Spritz. Spritz exchanged it for me into ETH. It's in here now. I've got 6 days. This is target 6% a month. We're almost at 10. I'm super stoked about that. Yeah. Muttley watched me do it. There you go, Muttley. Muttley, answer me a question. Can I be more transparent? What else? And you got anybody in here, please answer. Can I or AJ or Jake do anything or to be more transparent about this? Because if there's a way, I want to do it. Okay? This is how much I believe in the team. All right? PC Dave says link to join. There is no referral link, Dave. There is a website that will be shared tomorrow on our live in 23 and a half hours. Okay? That's how that's going to work. So we're going to do it live tomorrow night. And that's it. You know? Please let me know in the comments what we can do to be more transparent. It doesn't get any more transparent than D-Bank, though, to be honest, because it tracks every single dollar that comes in and out of that wallet. It's going to show what it paid out. It's going to show how much is in the farms. It's going to show this and that. All of it right in front of you. And it's not like you have to look hard or be a blockchain analysis to figure it out. It shows you what is where, in what farms, the amounts, the totals, the percentages. So you know where the money's at. It's a beautiful thing. Like, you know, DexFi has spent tens of thousands of dollars in the last 6 weeks to on security, upgrading the security, multi-sig wallets on everything. They're doing a I think it's called a whitelist hack or something like that. They're paying this company to try hack their server, their site, everything. They're paying people to do it because they want to make sure that it can never happen. I don't know who else does that, but thank you, AJ and Jake. They're taking it very serious, and I'm glad they do. Tina says, you guys are 100% transparent. I've never lost trust in you, AJ. Well, thank you very much, Tina. I talk to Tina every once in a while. I've exchanged crypto for her. She's always got it. Thank you, Tina, for trusting in me. I appreciate that. Motley says, can you buy bonds every day, or are they like EarnFi, it locks up by... Oh, no. Motley, you can buy bonds every single hour if you wish. So go get a big bag of ETH on base and buy your heart away any time of the day, any day of the week. Yep, that's what's beautiful about it. There are no hold, there's no wait. When you redeem your bond or sell it, up to 48 hours, usually it's within 24, guys, okay, because they approve that. They take it out of the contract. That NFT or bond is burned, okay? It's a little bit of a process. They do that. Boom, you get your ETH on base sent right to your wallet. Smart contract will do it. So that's how it works. EarnFi is just once a month, unfortunately, but you know what? It's worth it. EarnFi is making me a lot of money this month, and I'm excited about that. Well, just because it's AJ, you know, and Jake number 2, I like to call him. This is another Jake. So yeah, buy anytime you want. Your money's never locked, guys. You need emergency funds for a water heater, a furnace, or a car payment, whatever. Sell your bond. You're going to have your ETH probably 24 to 48 hours at the latest. Cash it in your bank the next day. You know, this is the way it has to be. And I even fought for, can we go 24 hours max? And AJ and Jake are like, well, what if one of us are gone, or what if one evening the other one can't do it? So we need 40 hours, but usually it's going to happen in way less than 24. Okay, so just a heads up on that. What else? I love the questions, those guys. Please keep asking them. If I don't know the answer, I'll talk to AJ and we'll get the answer for you. So I'm just going over my notes here. Excuse me. Yeah, so when you, say when I buy my bonds tomorrow night, here's my ETH on base right here. I've got enough to buy 4, but I'm only buying 3 tomorrow night because I'm giving 0.1 of this away in about 10 minutes. I'll be looking at this number right here, USDC on base. You'll be able to watch this number go up and up and up, this balance, if you have a bond in your wallet, or how many ever you have. I'm going to have 3. You'll be able to watch USDC drip into this thing. 150% goal, APR. It's just going to 128, 129, 130. While you sleep, while you work, while you do whatever. It's just going to keep dropping in there while the vaults keep earning. And I don't know where else that happens either, because usually you have to wait for a week to get paid, sometimes a month. Okay? There's no monthly stuff here. You can withdraw your USDC anytime you want, fee-free. No fees, guys. I don't know what other protocols doing this, tracking on DBank, no fees, doing AMAs, giving back to people who've lost. I'm not sure, guys, but I love it. Muttley says, I vouch for Ryan and AJ. Ryan putting his own money to work to help others is credible by the he doesn't. I don't need to do it, but you know what, Muttley? It makes me sleep at night. My God. It makes me sleep at night. I put 7 figures in to DexFi for the people who lost, just so we could still earn. That was a month and a half ago. We're already up 25%. Okay? From the hack, from pre-hack. Amazing. So, or 20%. I can't remember what the number is, but it's up a lot. So, and that money is going to you, to the people. Otherwise, you would get nothing. The money you put in, it's gone. Sorry about that. And people, we could say that. So, PC Dave, bonds need to mint like NFT. Will it show up on chain? Everything will show up on base scan. Yes. But more importantly, PC Dave, if anybody wants to know, PC Dave is Prem Crypto, my mod in all the groups. So Prem, I'd rather call you Prem. What was I saying? It'll show up on base scan, the mint, but it'll show up, your bond will show up in your wallet as, I can't remember what they told me. I'm going to get an answer for that one. I can't remember, but you're going to know that it's working because this USDC number is going to be climbing and climbing and climbing. Boom, 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 all the way up. Okay? And you can claim it anytime you want. Muttley says, back in the scam 2-3 years ago, he even helped out. Yeah, I did. I try, Muttley. You know what? I try. That's all I can do. Max G says, explain to me again ETH on base, but we are getting paid in USDC. Okay, Max G. When you buy your bond, if you decide to go in tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, you're paying an ETH on base, 0.1 ETH on base per bond, per NFT. That 150% APR, this number right here, whatever is advertised, this is going to fluctuate from 90 to 100 to 120, 130 to 150. The goal is 150, 12.5% a month, okay? When you go to redeem your bond, meaning sell, say you're sick of earning USDC, I don't know why you would, but say you're going to sell your bond, you get paid back in the underlying asset, which is ETH on base. So that means when you decide to redeem your bond, when ETH is at $9,000 in 6 months, all of a sudden your bond is worth $800 instead of $280 today, whatever ETH is right now. What is that? It's ETH is 27.98. So I'm giving away $280 tonight. 10% is $280. So that bond right now is $280. When ETH triples or quadruples, so does your NFT value because you get ETH back. So the value of your asset, the value of your NFT, the value of your bond is growing as well, which is beautiful. Other protocols don't do that. They give you USDC back when you sell your share of the wallet. Yeah, it's actually a share of the treasury, right? That's what you're buying when you buy a bond, is a share of the treasury. That's earning USDC dropping into your wallet on base every single second. Those are your rewards are paid in USDC. When you redeem your bond, sell your bond, you get paid ETH, which is the best thing ever because you get the appreciation. Does that make sense at all, Max? Or can I explain it better somehow? I hope it does. If not, I talk to you all the time. I'm more than happy to hop on a call and try to explain it to you better. So you'd have to sell your bond or redeem your bond, which you can do anytime you want. Anytime. Does not hurt the protocol because it's not a Ponzi. You get ETH on base. So say ETH tomorrow is 3,000. Your bond is worth, now it's worth $20 or $200 more because, 280 today, ETH is 3,000, your bond just went up $20. That's a beautiful thing. Everybody else pays you in stables when you sell a portion of the treasury or your NFT or your. They give you stables. You don't get any price appreciation. The rewards are in stables, obviously. Okay. Who is owner of DexFi is legal registered entity? Prem, DexFi is AJ Brockman. Everybody knows him. And Jake. All go back and watch my videos or any of my AMAs I've done. They're all on there. I know you know AJ Brockman because everybody does with EMP Fusion. Been around 4 years. Super good friend of mine. The best guy in the world. Okay. Hey brother, do you purchase the bond through DexFi or will it have a different app to use? Okay, Chad Poole. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. on my live, we're going to be here in 23 hours and 15 minutes. I'm coming here and I'm going to buy bonds right in front of you, and I will give you the website where you can go purchase. So no, you don't buy them on DexFi, but the money that the bond that is paid for the bond, the ETH on base, goes into a private DexFi wallet, earning us juicy rewards. Bernard Bonds is just kind of a flip on DexFi. It all goes into DexFi. It's all managed by AJ and Jake. Nobody else touches, the vaults, the money, anything else. Just those two people. Okay. So I'll give you the link to. It's not a referral link. Okay. It's just a website. I'd give it to you now, but people are going to buy them early and they're not ready for it. We don't want to screw up the protocol. I have the website. It's up. It's nice. It's got Chewy's big fat head on it. Pretty excited about that. So yeah, let's see. What else is there? But the reward will pay in USD. Yes, Max. Rewards, meaning the 150% APR projected, are going to be dropping your wallet every second in USDC. Okay? The only time you're getting ETH back is when you redeem or sell your NFT. If you're sick of earning 12.5% a month USDC, sell your bond. Thank you for the 10% tax when you do, because I get a slice of that 10% because that money stays in the protocol, earning for the rest of us, rewarding long-term holders. All right? Thanks for taking anytime. Prem, I'll take any question you want. I'm glad people are asking them, because 2 weeks ago, a lot of this stuff was uncertain. We've been working tirelessly in the background to figure all this stuff out. It's very complicated. It's confusing to some. It was confusing to me till about a week ago. Okay, so sorry if I confuse people in my videos, but we're back on track. Okay, I think we've got most of everything ironed up. The website's working. The bonds are working. The wallets are all set. All the security set in place, guys. I don't think there's anything I'm super excited about tomorrow night. Less than 24 hours. I'm pumped. Bernard Bonds, just so happy to do it for you guys and in memory of my dog Chew. I call him Chew. Name was Chewy. 9.5-year-old St. Bernard. So if you didn't get this, if you're here late, guys, go back to the first part of the video. I did a video about him about 2 months ago. It was just me and super important person, almost like a person, right? He was a big part of my life. We did everything together. He was my best friend. Had to put him down, but 9.5 years old, St. Bernard, that's a long life. Most of them live 7, 8. So he did good. He kept rolling. Awesome. Cody Brown, can you move your NFT to a different wallet, or does it have to stay with the address that it was purchased? Okay, Cody, that is an awesome question. I'm glad you asked that. They are non-transferable. Okay? We did this because people seem to lose them somehow. People seem to just send them somewhere magically, and then they want the owners to be like, oh, I lost my NFT or I lost my bond. Can I get a new one? And then people try to gamify it too, right? Like to send it to a different wallet. And there's just so many things. We want to make it simple. We want to make it easy. We didn't want to come up with a marketplace. So please buy it with like a MetaMask or, you know, an Exodus or a Ravi wallet or, you know, I don't know the other wallets out there, but just make sure it's a decentralized wallet, please. It doesn't need to, you could even use your ledger, right? Because USDC is just gonna drop right in there, all right? So please use the wallet that you're gonna be hooked to all the time when you hop on your laptop. Hey, what did I earn today? And remember guys, you can set a 24-hour timer on your watch or a 7-day timer and figure out, okay, I had this much USDC at this time. Now I want to set an alarm for exactly 7 days. You'll be able to figure out what you made that week. And I'll announce it too, because I want to keep track. I'm going to be doing 2-3 videos a week on this, right? Because I'm a believer and I want this to work. I know it will work because I believe in the team. So Cody, buy the NFTs from the wallet that you're going to be using like a lot. You know, I'm using my MetaMask right here. This is what I'm using. I'm going to send someone 0.1 ETH on base here in about 5 minutes is what's going to happen when we spin the wheel. So, but I'm glad you asked that question, Cody. That's a very important question. Just decentralized wallet, please, guys. No Coinbase, no Kraken, no, you know, crypto.com, just a decentralized wallet that, you know, you have full control over. No exchanges, please. No Binance, anything like that. All right? Any other questions? I see 4 people just left, so please like, guys. Please like the video. It'd be very helpful. 10 likes. Head up to 17 viewers. And I'm sorry that we don't have any more viewers. Maybe people don't like to receive $275. I mean, most people went to work today and didn't make $275 and they had to be there 8 hours. Just saying. Okay? Not a big, just saying. So that's their problem. Now, I am going to start putting names on Spin the Wheel. So whoever wants to be in the, because I want to make sure I got people in here because I can't see who all is in here. So I want everyone to put a number 2 in the chat, and I'm going to put your name on Spin the Wheel, and we're going to give away some ETH right now. So put a number 2 in the chat, and I'll put your name on the Spin the Wheel right in front of you. All right? Number 2 in the chat. And we'll give away some cash, because that's what we're here for. Maybe none of you will do it. I'll buy 4 bonds instead of 3 bonds tomorrow night. There's Muttley. Got it. Okay, Muttley. We got Derek. We've got MK. I'll just put MK. MK. Paul V. I'm just going to put Paul. Cody. Gene. Gene, my buddy from the East Coast. I hope you're doing well. It's been a bit. Max. Chad. Oops. Max. Chad. Max, Chad. Sam. Tina. PC Dave. Sam. Tina. PC Dave. David. Gene. Oh, there's 2 Davids. David Phillips and David Ned. David P and David N. David P. David N. And did I get Gene? No, I gotta put Gene on there. I got Tina. Chad, Sam, Tina. Chad, Sam, Tina, PC Dave. David P. David N. and Gene. Gene L. Yeah, Gene and Gene. Wait, did I get Gene? Yeah, I got Gene up there, and I got Gene again. Okay, I think that's it. How many is that? There says it's 13 viewers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, right there, 14 entries. Gene, I got you twice. Do I? Well, there's another Gene in here, Gene Legermy. So we got it. There is 2 Genes here. Or do I have you 2? We got Gene right there. And Jean down here, Jean. No, we're good. We're good. And then David, Ned, and David P. 14 entries, 13 viewers. Great. You guys have a pretty good chance of winning, right? Of winning $280 worth of ETH. Let's check the price. $279.72 worth of ETH is going to someone right now. So let's shuffle. Bam, there's a shuffle. And how long do we want this thing to spin for? We need it really loud to make it annoying. And number of seconds to spin. We're gonna go 30 seconds. Boom. We're ready. All right, guys. We're ready to put it in. Let's go. Let's give away $275. I'm gonna do it live right in front of you. And here we go. 30 seconds of annoying spinning. Giving away 0.1 ETH on base. I'm excited. Let's go. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Max? Is it going to be David P? Will it go over to Sam? Oh, it's looking like Sam. Is it going to click over to Tina? It might. Looks like Tina get, it's going to say. Boom. Tina wins. Congratulations, Tina Darkwin. You get 0.1 ETH on base, which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to send it to you. I have your wallet address. Please DM me your wallet address for ETH on base, Tina. Yeah. And you can do whatever with this ETH that you want. You can use this $280. And Tina, can I send it to the wallet address that I have on file for you on the other things? Is that wallet good? I mean, I'm sure it will. You just have to add the base network. But just in case, let's do that. All right. Send me the wallet address in my DMs, and I will get this ETH on base sent to you. And how am I going to do this without doxing your wallet online? Motley, got to run. Thanks for catch. Sounds good, Motley. Appreciate you showing up. I appreciate it. Anyways, Tina won. Love it. Beautiful thing. Let's go. I'm going to need help with base. Okay, no worries, Tina. We'll figure it out. I got some stuff going on after the live, but we'll figure it out tomorrow. You know me. I'll help you with whatever you need. It's not a big deal. We'll handle it. All right? We will deal with it. Or, yeah, I don't think I might have to. I got some stuff going on tonight. We'll figure that out. But in the meantime, guys, it's already been an hour. My goodness. Are there any questions? Any questions, guys, about Bernard Bonds? Remember, it's payable in ETH on the base network. I just gave away enough for Tina to buy one if she wishes, or she can cash it in, send it to her bank, and she can take her and her wonderful son out for a nice dinner. Okay? Or she can buy race car parts. That's good too, right? Can't wait for tomorrow. Gene says Cody Brown only 5 likes. I show 14 likes on my I've got a different screen up because it's my live, but appreciate that, Cody, looking out. The more likes, the better. Even comments, because this video is going to be uploaded to my channel. If you click on live, just say hi or thanks or you're an idiot or whatever. All the comments. The YouTube algorithm for crypto right now just sucks. It's horrible. So I've been putting it out all my socials, guys. I got in the description of the videos and in here, this video, I got my TikTok, my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter X, my email address, my Telegram group. It's got everything about except my phone number, and most of you have that as well. There you go. Okay, so it's all there for you. Remember, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time is when we go. It is go time. I'm going to buy bonds right in front of you. I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you how to do everything. You can buy bonds if you wish. You could sit on the sideline and say, you know what? I don't like this yet. I want to see it grow a little bit. I want to see the performance and see what people are saying. You'll be able to see that because I'm going to be doing many, many, many videos for a long, long, long time. Okay, guys? Probably at least 2 or 3 videos a week just on DexFi. The other days, I'm doing it on EarnFi. On those other days, I'm going to do it on DexFi. And then maybe on other days than that, Honor versus Madness. All involved around AJ Brockman from EMP Money, EMP Fusion, the OG in this space. For 4 years I've known him. Trust him 100%. Nothing like it in the space, ladies and gentlemen, for transparency. Doxed team members. Everything is trackable on DBank, which is so important. Not $1 can be unaccounted for on DBank. It shows what farms they're in. It won't show the entries and exits. That would be giving away the secret sauce. We're not doing that. Okay? So, just a heads up. That's what we're doing. Yeah. So get your ETH on base bags ready. Buy one. It costs you $280. Try it out for a month or 2. See how you like it. Can't hurt. You can't even go to dinner for $280 right now. My God, I was fishing all week with my son and 2 of his friends. We went out to dinner at the resorts up at the lake and the islands. It's crazy. Like, it was $300 with drinks. It was stupid. But whatever. You can't even do that with that much. But I'm glad Tina's going to buy one with her ETH. I'll help her out, of course. Yeah. Excuse me. So it's ETH on base. If you decide to sell or redeem your bond after you buy it, you are going to get ETH on base back. Underlying asset appreciation, price appreciation. When ETH goes up, the value of your bond goes up. ETH triples. Now all of a sudden, your bond is worth $850 instead of $280. Who doesn't like that? Nobody else does that either. We are the first protocol to do any of that. Trackable on DBank, fully doxed team, and underlying asset paid back in, plus appreciation of the asset, and you're getting the 150% goal APR dripped into your wallet every single second that you can claim anytime. I don't know what else to say, guys, about it. I am super excited. I'm so happy to be working with AJ and Jake on this. They are the best guys ever. Super honest, super transparent, super nice. You guys should be excited too. You know, this is going to catch on. It's going to catch on. It might take a bit, but it doesn't matter if it does, because the more TVL that's in Bernard bonds, it makes no difference. We could sell 20,000 Bernard bonds tomorrow. Or 20. The price still is the same. It's just the price of ETH when you buy the ETH to buy the bond. That's the only thing that's going to... I think ETH is going to triple. So smart money buys the bonds sooner than later because I think ETH is going to triple. That's just my opinion. That's what I did. I am using my ETH I bought a long time ago for $973. So actually the price of my bonds are only $97, $97.30. I went and looked back when I bought my last bag of ETH. It was at $973. So my bonds are really cheap. I hold a lot of crypto, guys, okay? And that's when I bought my last bag. So mine are really cheap. I've already got a 3x on my bond just because of where I bought my ETH. So just keep that in mind. Things like that, all of a sudden, they start stacking and you don't realize it, but when it's time to sell your bond, like say when the bull run, a lot of people might get out. Maybe a lot of people don't like stacking USDC in their wallets. I do. Even with when the bear hits, it might go down to 7% a month or 8%. It might go down to 80% APR or 90%. Tell me where else you're making that, please, because I'm 100% in. Okay, so keep that in mind. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we're coming here live with AJ. He'll be on with us, and we're launching this sucker. I'm excited. I'm excited for me. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for the Bruno X investors because they're getting a chunk of this too. It doesn't come out of your deposit. AJ and Jacob graciously are giving a percentage of the monthly yield. That'll happen monthly, guys. Okay? Monthly yield will, part of that yield, I'll be giving out. I'll be giving out the to the Bruno X investors. I hope it's huge bags. Huge bags. Okay? Nothing else would make me happier to give out massive bags of USDC to Bruno X investors. I'd be so happy. Chad Poole says take the USDC and DCA into ETH or BTC. Chad Poole, you're a smart man. Gotta admit, yeah, I do not disagree. I do not disagree. Or stack your USDC, exchange it for ETH on base, and buy more bonds. Whatever you want to do, you're still going to make, I like diversifying. So I have loads of BTC and ETH, so I don't really need to stack anymore because I BTC mine. I'm just going to compound my USDC. I'm going to let it sit till I have enough for another bond. Then I'm going to buy ETH on base, and I'm going to have another bond working for me, and another bond. Eventually, I want to get enough in there I want to earn one bond a day. When I earn one bond a day, then I'll start taking rewards maybe. So that's just me. You guys do whatever you want. Don't listen to what I'm doing. Like, you guys all know how smart I am. So with that said, guys, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Bernard Bonds launches live right here in this channel. I'll throw out a link tonight or right away tomorrow morning. Don't miss it. I love it. I love everything about it. It's my dog. I love the team. I love you guys coming and joining me. All 11 of you that are still here. You had a pretty good chance of winning some money tonight. I'm glad I got to give it away. Maybe $275 isn't that important to people. I don't know. It's a lot of money to me, but whatever. Tina, congratulations. We'll figure the ETH base out for you tomorrow. Don't let me forget. DM me in the morning. And we're just going to do it. We're launching this sucker tomorrow night. I think this is going to catch on, guys, and people are going to see the power of these bonds and the power of the DexFi vaults, and it's going to be huge. And I'm super excited. The more bonds that are sold, the more money that's going back to the Bruno X investors, and the more money in your pocket. You're still making huge gains. I mean, that's 12% a month. That's insane. That's the goal. It's 12.5% a month. No fees, guys. In or out. Claim anytime. You get sick of me, redeem your bond. Just remember, 10% tax on that redemption. You get paid back an underlying asset, which is bullish. Price ETH goes up, so does the value of your NFT, your bond. That 10% sticks in the protocol. Doesn't go to anybody else. Doesn't go to me. Doesn't go to Jake. Doesn't go to AJ. It goes nowhere. It stays in the protocol, earning for us, rewarding long-term holders. That is how a protocol should be. 100% transparent. Everything trackable on DBank. Doc's team, everything. We've got it all here. Super excited to bring it to you. Be looking for more content. I'm going to be we're going live tomorrow night. I'm doing a video probably on EarnFi the next day, maybe DexFi the next day. I'm doing crazy content and all this stuff, guys, because I believe in it. I believe in the team. All right, guys. With that said, I hope everybody has a great rest of their Tuesday evening. We will see you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time when we launch Bernard Bonds. We will see you in the next one.